All right, GM friends, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day so far. And I can see that there are a couple of monkeys who are feeling a little bit lost today because of this new structure that we are trying out. So, fret not, no worries. Everyone who's here in the audience and you can hear me speaking, please give me a little emoji or a little, purple heart, whatever color heart that you like. Just want to make sure that we are good to go. But essentially, we actually still do have the Discord feature switched on to help direct most of the traffic to Twitter. Because after all, this is perhaps still the second run that we are setting out for the public spaces. And just a reminder, and also GM to our friends who just join us, popping by, across like the Twitter timeline and whatnot. Welcome to the weekly Monkey Town Hall. This weekly Monkey Town Hall is a platform that we have curated as a way to keep community members updated on the latest happenings within MonkeDAO. And we use this as a way to bring community members together as well on a weekly basis. So on this weekly sort of Monkey Town Halls as well, you can expect to find out about the latest updates of MonkeDAO, as well as get to meet new fellow monkeys as well. And every last Friday of the month, we will be hosting Town Hall on public spaces to share the love, spread the monkey love, spread the monkey vibes, and to meet the wider monkey community and friends of MonkeDAO as well on our amazing X timeline, or Twitter, as I am still very addicted to calling it that way. All right, so if you made it here, congrats. Otherwise, if you know of any of our fellow monkey friends who are still trapped in Discord, either getting really busy with the Gen 2 chat, or like DJM means, or just chatting on random stuff, feel free to direct them here. And of course, you can still use the Discord chat feature to basically, I don't want to say shitpost, but enjoy chatting. Maybe that's a more appropriate word. All right, without further delay, let's dive right into the agenda item that we have this week. Hopefully, we get the opportunity to meet fellow monkeys as well, new fellow monkeys. If you just joined us recently, please tag Simon or myself in the Discord and let us know, and we would love to bring you up here. Moo the DeFi DJN, is anyone talking? I'm not sure if I have audio issue. Yeah, the audio is on Twitter. Please go to Twitter and yeah, okay. I realize he will not be able to hear this as well anyway, but someone please help to direct him here. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, let's dive right into the agenda item that we've prepared. First off, no Monkey Town Hall will be complete if we don't run the newsletter. This week's newsletter is actually the 120th edition. And needless to say, the highlight is Island DAO happening. And I heard that there are quite a fair bit of monkey meetups or, monkeys brunch and whatnot happening in Island DAO. A lot of monkeys are having fun. Clearly, the newsletter this week as well, the feature, the top page as well, clearly shows a bunch of monkeys having a very great meal. Hope you guys are having fun. Always nice to see monkeys coming together. And DAO announcements. So and the team has been working on a lot of amazing and pretty interesting, exciting, partnership updates. Please feel free to go check it out. I think we can have Cersei come up and share with us a little bit more around what some of the existing partnerships are later today as well. But there's the Apollo. There's, of course, the Solana Sensei Panda collection. Feel free to go check it out. I think Cersei will share with us a little bit more in depth later. And of course, the governance update. There are maybe some vote proposals happening around the Discord threads. Feel free to go check it out. As a reminder, as long as you're a verified member of MonkeDAO, there's a way for you to participate as well to help push out proposals and make sure that it can be brought up to the attention of the committee by indicating, your vote in the Discord channel. All right, using the emojis and whatnot. And as a note as well, every town hall, every week, without fail, it will be recorded. And if this session is hosted on Discord, this will actually be recorded and uploaded on YouTube. Usually this is done, 12 hours after, within 12 hours after the town hall is concluded. But of course, this time around, since we're doing on X as the last Friday of the month, the town hall would naturally also be recorded straight away on X. So this is a great feature to have. Of course, if you have the time and you feel like sitting through an hour of Monkey updates, that is always perhaps a great way to do so. But if you would like to as well, you can always get the text form of updates where you can get everything in point form. Go into MonkeDAO, use the command !town hall TLDR. You get everything that you need to know as well. All right. Monkey IRL events, these 2 months happen to be a really, really packed month. And just as I was about to say that, I see that July, August, there are a lot of events lined up as well. Basically, if you are a Solana enjoyer, there's literally no way for you to feel bored, because every month there seems to be something happening. And if there isn't anything happening, that is your opportunity to host a Monkey local chapter meetup. Now, of course, Island DAO is happening right now. I know Simon will come out and share with us a little bit on the latest vibes update. Consensus is also happening right now. A lot of exciting stuff coming out from there. There's the GM Vietnam as well. We'll share a little bit on that. Vancouver Monkeys, rooftop tacos and whatnot. Feel free to go check it out. And there's a co-working opportunity for Vancouver Monkeys. Singapore Community Mixer happening on June 19th. Kuala Lumpur, this is the Solana Summit APEC. Cersei and myself will be there as well. We just prepared some interesting monkey merch. So if you are interested, you are getting the alpha right now. If you attend our side event, Cersei, I'm not supposed to say this. That's why she may unmute anytime and give me shit for this. But we literally just made the payment and get the merch sent for production. If you have always been a fan of MonkeDAO and are wondering, hey, this cute little merch, how do we get our hand on it? And shipping sometimes is a pain in the ass. So the Solana Summit APEC would be a great opportunity to do so. This will be free. There will be limited pieces for our side event goers. What side event you may be wondering? This will be made known in hopefully by next week. Well, I believe it will be by next week. But essentially, this will be limited number of merch that we'll be giving out, MonkeDAO branded. So if you attend our side events, I'm sure you will have an opportunity to get hold of it. All right, this is alongside the Kuala Lumpur Startup Village as well, happening June 12th to 24th. London Hacker House and Just Miles Super Simon will be there. There's an annual tradition of the Monkey Meetup at the Monkey Bar. Sounds very fun, so feel free to go check it out. And last but not least, the Solana Summer Camp. All right, if you are going to any of the event from the list, please make sure to check that you are either in the Discord channels for it, so that you can get together with fellow monkeys, or watch out for the Monkey Telegram group. And that's usually a very, very fun one, where you just wonder, hey, where are my fellow monkeys? And just bring people together, organize a brunch or dinner, drinks, whatever that may be. And of course, needless to say, if you are organizing a monkey meetup, let Simon or myself know, and we'll be more than happy to help feature this on the newsletter, or help point you towards the right direction and find the right group of folks as well. All right. And this is our favorite part of every newsletter, Monkeys on Twitter, tag MonkeDAO for a chance to have your post featured. Of course, if it's something, don't want to sort of mention this sort of, what sort of content usually gets flagged out and do not usually get featured. But as long as it's, good content, monkey content, always good content, tag Solana MBS, tag MonkeDAO. And we'd love to see if we can help, highlight your posts as well. All right. This is one of the most fun part. And DAO services, this section is kind of a reminder as well to let everyone know. MonkeDAO, as we have kind of shared as well, our goal is to really continue building on the narrative of being the premier Web3 country club, kind of being the go-to place for a lot of the builders across Web3 and beyond. We also have a couple of benefits for community members as well, to leverage on, to kind of help amplify the work that they are doing, all the fun stuff to share the wider community and the larger ecosystem. And Among all of this is the Monday Monkey Spotlight, where every Monday our team of monkeys come together to highlight some interesting monkey projects, and this is possible that came through the recent Monday. If you guys are building anything interesting and you want to feature, and we have had Web 2 projects as well. It's not limited to Web 3 specifically, or it's like a Web 2.5 intersection of whatever that may be. Feel free to go and apply for it. The link is included there. We'd love to have you featured. Build with MonkeDAO. I highly encourage everyone to check it out, and especially because we're on public spaces today. And if you are not a member of MonkeDAO yet, you're wondering what exactly is this weird group of people coming together every Friday, just joining a random space and, getting cozy and whatnot. Now, MonkeDAO, of course, we have a lot of sort of features and extensions that we sort of curated for our community members, but also for the wider ecosystem, Solana specifically. There's also the Build with MonkeDAO program, the grants program. Essentially, if you're building anything across the Solana ecosystem, there's a way for you to leverage out that grant as well to help you turbocharge, whatever work that you are working on. All right. Feel free to reach out to the team. There's a way where you can, submit a request as well, apply to it. Maurice, Benny, Distro, and the team, run it very regularly and, vet through projects and work with them alongside in terms of their application. All right. Monkey Music, this is the Spotify playlist. Feel free to go submit your song of the day. Share with the wider community what exactly you are listening to. It's not always about the serious stuff. Sometimes you just got to let your hair down as well. And in MonkeDAO, it's the same. Let us know what you're listening to. Maybe meet fellow friends, fellow monkeys who share the same taste as you and whatnot. All right. Monkey Ventures is the investment. This is kind of a tricky statement to me, but so it's essentially the syndicate, investment interest group / syndicate of MonkeDAO, self-organized among the community members. And we've had a couple of pretty notable TG recently that we helped organize. Nyan Heroes is among one of them. Mr. Labs, Sui, also another one. So congratulations to folks who participated. Monkey Ventures is essentially open up to verified members of MonkeDAO, regardless if you hold a Gen 3, Gen 2, although there are certain opportunities that are a little bit more limited that continues to be gated to, the different groups of holders. Essentially, there is a form that you can fill up, apply it, and the necessary disclosures, and we make it really, we can stress the importance of having members who try to who are in the midst of applying to it to sort of acknowledge that some of these opportunities may be of a little bit of a high risk nature, and you really ought to know what you are participating into, and also whether if you are allowed to do so and able to do so. All right. Banana Stand update, April update. But I believe, in this upcoming week as well, we would be having a May update, which I know Moon Settler is very excited to share with us really quickly later as well. Maybe you can let us know some brief alpha that may be coming through, because I, don't want to, let the cat out of the bag, or let the monkey out of the bag, or let the bananas out of the bag. But a lot of exciting things are happening within the Banana Stand team ever since the team was put together. All right, marketplace stats. It would be really nice to see a sea of green, but hey, that's a story for another day. Feel free to go check it out for a quick overview of what's happening across the NFT space. All right, with that, this is the 120th edition of the Monkey newsletter. Shout out to the entire newsletter team for making it possible and actively coming together to put the newsletter and make it possible. I'm just seeing like some pretty interesting comment as well. More monkeys on Discord and on Twitter. This is interesting, kind of like highlighting the DJ nature sometimes. But what you can also do, or what we can probably expect soon, is that the dual hosting hopefully can be something that we can progressively eliminate and make out, or rather remove the need to do so. And eventually, a lot of the API can be kind of like tracked and activated directly after. All right, so enough of Jeremy talking for now. Let's bring up Simon, share with us some exciting things happening across Island DAO. He's been sharing with us a lot of content, a lot of interesting pictures of fancy food brunches, fancy food, dinners and whatnot. So let's hear from the monkey himself, GM Simon.
GM Jemmy, thank you. Yeah, sorry about talking through the MonkeDAO account today. This is still Simon, not MonkeDAO, but yeah, happy to be here at Island DAO. For anybody who doesn't know, I've pinned a tweet there to the top. You can take a look yourself. Island DAO is a month-long co-working event happening in Greece. We're 2 weeks in and have another 2 weeks to go, and it's been an amazing experience. A lot of really cool builders here. Whole teams are here, working together every day at the villa. I think there's over 80 to 100 attendees so far. And my primary focus has been talking to as many people as I can and then coordinating a lot of monkeys here at Island DAO. So I think we have a group chat of over 20 to 30 different monkeys. We've been having a lot of dinners and brunches, and we're going to have weekly brunches going forward. Thank you, Solus, for continuing to ping me while I'm trying to focus on this Twitter Spaces. Could somebody please time out Solus in the chat for spamming? Thank you. Yeah, it's great weather, obviously. And on the weekends, there's a lot of fun community building activities. So we had a beach day last weekend. We have a jet ski day planned for this weekend, and then a boat trip to a famous beach the following weekend. So all week is spent on building and community building and networking and growing the MonkeDAO network. And on the weekends, it's about kind of having a little bit of fun here in Greece. So keep an eye on that amazing content that's coming with the water bottle and the towel that I have here. And if you are a monkey and you're at Island DAO and you're not in the secret Telegram group for monkeys at Island DAO, ping me and I'll add you. I think that's about it, Jemmy, for Island DAO. Back to you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Simon. So I was told that the barrel raffle ticket is about to close soon. And to our friends and everyone wondering what exactly is this barrel raffle ticket, essentially there's a campaign that's been ongoing for a while now. Every single monkey has the ability to accumulate bananas through the our very own infrastructure of community engagement platform, as we call it. It's the banana stand. All you need to do is to wrap your PFP, be active in the Discord, etc. And based on the activity that you perform, there is the banana accumulation scheme that's applicable for each member. And so for all our fellow monkeys, take this as your last reminder. I literally just sign in to buy one raffle ticket. So if you want to make sure that you're not excluded from this week's raffle, this is literally your last chance to do so. And don't worry, English is not online today, it seems, so he's not going to hold us back from buying raffle tickets. All right, so do it now. You can purchase up to 5 tickets, I believe. So all the best. May the odds be ever in your favor. All right, next up, for all our friends who just joined us and is quite curious around what exactly is this space about, what are you guys talking about, why is it so weird, why must I, listen to this JPEGs talking, what is this MonkeDAO that people are talking about? Essentially, this is our Monkey Weekly Town Hall where we keep everyone updated on the latest happening within MonkeDAO. And on the last Friday of every month, we usually host the Town Hall on Spaces to have the opportunity or the wider community to also get to know what MonkeDAO is about as well. So if you're wondering why join MonkeDAO, this is a great platform to find out more about what MonkeDAO does and what's been happening within MonkeDAO itself. So welcome to our town hall if you're new, and very excited to have you here. And we hope you enjoy your time with us as well. Now back to the list of agenda item, breakpoint. I'm sure you guys are really excited. Jamie keeps thinking we're weird. Okay. I probably need to off this chat because it's very distracting, as with every week. But okay, let me get back to the agenda item. Breakpoint, all 100 rooms sold out. So this is something that we're really excited and really proud of because, hey, everyone has been saying NFTs are dead. So are NFTs really dead? Because in the midst of all this call for NFTs being, a little bit more muted and whatnot, we started organizing, monkey hotels, essentially They are hotel rooms that are exclusively available to verified members of MonkeDAO. We started organizing first 30, then we transitioned to 50 across two different hotels because we know folks wanted different options. So we hosted two different options. So from there, the request for more rooms eventually grew. We had initially some issues selling out that sort of like 50 rooms that we put together because people were thinking like, hey, it's so early. Why are you guys asking us to book for something that is happening like 5, 6, 7 months later? And little did we know that the price pretty much skyrocketed very quickly. This could arguably be one of the best Web2 trade that we have done in a while. Possibly better than some of our meme coin returns. The one that we organized for slightly over $1,000 is now worth like $3,000 over dollars. So the TLDR, we increased the room from 50 to 60 to 70, 80, 90, and eventually at 100, we're like, okay, I think we need to stop before logistics goes crazy. But big shout out to everyone who managed to make it to the list. MonkeDAO is successfully organizing one, I want to say 1,000, but okay, it's really just 100. Maybe it's in the future 1,000, but for now, MonkeDAO is officially putting together 100 monkey hotels together for our verified monkey members for Breakpoint, Solana Breakpoint, happening in the September 2024, just 4 months from now. It's going to be a lot of fun. The folks who have managed to secure it, note that your room bookings do come with an exclusive cocktail party for only monkeys who are staying in the same hotel. And there is also the opportunity, not exactly the opportunity, but essentially we will be making sure that everyone will also get hold of a monkey merch exclusively available for the hotel stayers as well. Don't let the move to spaces distract us from the fact. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay, space. Cersei, sorry, I think you wanted to share with us something.
I'm like, stop. Stop giving alpha.
Okay, I'm supposed to not share everything, but every time when you pass me this, I'm like, okay, this is what we have. This is the merch that is coming.
It's super funny because Jeremy gives us a list to check the things that we're going to talk on Town Hall, and then he was like, do you want to talk about this? I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about this until I'm done. Then he was like, and every week is like that. I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, but no worries. This merch is definitely something that we are going to get out. And Cersei and myself has been doing a lot of the groundwork, wrecking, the hotels, the spots, the bars and whatnot. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, now Cersei, it's finally on your turn. I know you've been very excited to share with us more updates. Feel free to take it away. Let us know everything about partnerships. And also later on, we can also transit straight away to the RL events that we are putting together as well.
Yeah, okay. So the partnership updates, I think this is a short one. I just want to remind everyone to, if you want to sign up for the opportunities, there's two opportunities right now in the minor announcement. The first one is the Apollo testnet by Zeus Network. Yeah, totally nothing is coming. Like, there's no reason why they're asking us to do testnet and they're gating it to MonkeDAO. But yeah, if you want your wallet to be whitelisted for testnet, please do sign up the form. Everyone who signed up the form gets to try the testnet with the wallet that they signed up with. And then the second one, I'm very happy to share that Solana Sensei has offered us that he's happy to handpick some monkeys, and some of you, I've already DM'd you guys privately that you guys have been selected for the upcoming super hype panda collection. And if you want a chance to get handpicked and miss the previous form, please fill in the form in the Discord. But unlike the Zeus opportunity, for this one, it is not confirmed. Like, even if you sign up and you don't get you might not get handpicked. So it's like yeah, just don't have any expectations. We are not in control of this. Why no DM? I haven't even sent him the form. The form is still open. But okay, next slide, please. Oh wait, no, never mind. Let me add the point. a very, 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 very important point of this is not just the two opportunities, but the last line, the disclaimer. If I share opportunity, doesn't mean I'm asking you to buy them or buy their stock or buy their coin. And the second one is that these announcements uh are not obligatory for any partners, and it's not like a customary thing. It's not that if MonkeDAO partner with you, you get a tweet and you get announcement. I only announce the things that are beneficial for monkeys, that I think that okay, I want to remind the monkeys to do this. So it's not like we are not helping people sell things, but I want to tell you if I see an opportunity to tell you. So I think this just goes out to all potential partners. If you ever want to work with MonkeDAO, I think just take note that this is more for like an in-house thing where we're like, okay, we think this opportunity will benefit people, so I'm going to share it. But if the benefit is more for projects than for us, I might not share it. So yeah, just a PSA. And yes, next point. We are going to Vietnam and also Malaysia. So the great thing about this is we are gonna onboard lots and lots of Asian whales, and then we are gonna sweep our floors and all of us will become millionaires. No, I'm just kidding, or maybe not, but but anyway, so if you guys know, Solana has been very active in the in America and very active in Europe, but it's kind of like not as active in Asia. Like compared to maybe like Iron DAO and all the previous like London, okay, not previous, like all the London Hacker House, NFT NYC, we see very large group of monkeys. But this time we're hosting an event in Vietnam as well as in KL for the Solana Apex Summit, and the guest list is not full of monkeys. We are opening up to many people such as like VCs, people from Ethereum, and like me and Jeremy are gonna have this private lunch with like Pudgy people. Yeah, so like we're just trying to get people out of the monkey circle, because since in Asia it might not be very big for some of the communities, but also just want to shout out to our, I'm not sure if they're here, our friends at Vietnam, because we are heading there next week. So I'm super excited to meet you guys. And Nomad and Ashley has been super helpful. Like they really went clutch and then help us produce lots of cool merch for Vietnam monkeys, and also for like us to give out on events to like share the monkey joy. Of course, the more unique one is for is literally going to get into trouble. The more unique ones are obviously for the monkeys, because we don't want everyone to have the cool monkey merch. And then but the less unique one will be the one we bring around to like essentially find us exit liquidity or something like that. But I didn't say that. That didn't come from me. But yes. Bye bye. That's all.
Yeah, I feel like at some point I was about to just, unmute myself and like, oh, all right, guys, thank you. This is where we pull off the spaces for this week and call it a day. But Cersei is definitely very excited about all of this. And yes, I just want to also take this opportunity to give another shout out to Nomad and Ashley for being, big Giga Monkey chats as well, for help and chats for helping us, organize a lot of things. Of course, we've been doing a fair bit of activations over the last 2-3 years or so across, US, EU especially, and Southeast Asia, Asia specifically is kind of a relatively untapped market for us to some degree. And with Nomad's help, just over the last few months, we've been able to sort of get to know of the Asia community a lot better, especially for Vietnam specifically. They've been extremely instrumental in helping us, get pointed to the right group of folks. And that's why we are really excited about, this GM Vietnam. If you guys will be in town, please let Cersei or myself know, regardless if you are a Monkey member or not. Especially so if you are a Monkey member, let us know. But as long as you're on this spaces, this is our word to you. Just drop Cersei or myself a message. We'd love to get you into one of our side events. And for folks who are listening to this on repeat, this may be a little bit too late since the event is happening next week or so. But we look forward to hang out with you in KL as well as Vietnam. All right. So there's that. Of course, the exclusive merch is happening for both Vietnam as well as APEC Summit in KL as well. If you guys are there, try to get hold of that. All right. As I mentioned earlier as well, the banana stand update that you saw on the newsletter is the April one. And you must be wondering, why is Jeremy so excited about this banana stand? Isn't this just a platform where people are earning bananas and, gambling their bananas for raffles? Well, I want to say not gambling, but essentially, stay hopeful for a chance where they can exchange bananas for a barrel. So let's bring up our lead who's been helping us front this amazing initiative, and there's a lot of exciting stuff happening. So before I let the bananas out of the bag or the monkey out of the bag, because it sounds a little bit more appropriate, Moon, please take over the stage and kick me off.
GM. Yeah, thank you for that, Jemmy. So yeah, gonna give a quick update on Banana Stand. We will have more updates rolling out early next week, so do stay tuned to that. We have finalized a view of the roadmap, so we'll be sharing that with you all at the beginning of next week. So have some cool things planned, and trying to like amplify that message and give you all a better view and picture of where we are headed with the Banana Stand. That being said, there is actually an amazing proposal that Dijon Donkey put up in the vote proposal chat. Very interesting to see the community engagement and interaction on that proposal. I'm a huge fan of it. Anyways, go check it out. Provide your feedback and comments. Things like that are definitely things we want to explore and accommodate and build out in the Banana Stand. So just give that little plug. Anyways, as all of you know, we've been undergoing our migration from the previous team. We've onboarded this month a new team. So huge shout out to Distro, TWX, and Adalnimus, who are part of the Banana Stand team and have been absolutely amazing so far already this month. Got them up to speed, up to speed on everything Banana Stand. We've completed the migration over from the Interlace team, so all of the code infrastructure is now all within our own control, and we've already started. There's a design stream of work that's ongoing, a bunch of different designs and updates that we're going to be doing to the interface and addressing a lot of the issues, comments, and concerns that members have consecutively been raising in different chats, comments. So. Looking forward to that, as well as sharing our vision. And we talk about this a lot, but we want the community to be engaged and amplifying what the Banana Stand is and what it ultimately becomes, making sure that everything we build does deliver an enhanced experience for Monkey membership. So Banana Stand is a lot more than just simply a rewards platform or a raffle platform. That's what it is today, and there's like some quests and things like that. However, we have a big and broad vision for what it will become, and a big part of that is also going to enable us with partnerships, is going to enable us with different rewarding opportunities for membership. So stay tuned, a lot coming next week. Couple announcements dropping regarding Banana Stand, so stay tuned to that. I won't spoil it because we got some cool stuff planned for it. As well as we'll do our monthly wrap up as it is the end of May to drop our stats and everything so forth. Anyways, that's kind of it for today. We'll have a lot more coming. We'll have more sessions. We'll have more feedback opportunities for monkeys, but stay tuned. Super exciting things. And yeah, dream big innovations, be creative. If you have ideas, don't hesitate to reach out. Tell us what you'd like to see from the platform, and we will either mention whether it's already in the roadmap to be addressed, and if not, if it makes sense, we always want to take community feedback in developing the platform. That's it for me. Back over to you, Jimmy.
All right, thanks a lot, Moon Settler. He said dream big and bet big as well. I think that's what he missed out. So since he missed out that, let's bring him out again, because I believe Moon also wanted to keep us updated a little bit on the immutability report. There are some progression that has been made, and I think we've seen a glimpse of it. So Moon, if you want to come out and share with us some of the possible next steps there, that would be super helpful as well.
Yes. So immutability report, as you know, this has been an ongoing item for a little while now. We have been in constant communication with the immutability committee, the team that was set up to finalize that report. That's pretty much been more or less done, and now being shared out back with the exec and board team. So we are hopeful to share back and publish that report to the rest of the community with some discussion items for next week. So brief update on that. It's been an ongoing topic. There's a bunch of different members being wrangled together to try to make sure that's being produced. Once again, shout out to Distro kind of spearheading that and pulling all those different members together. It's not always easy getting a bunch of different members and parties involved to contribute to it. So yeah, pretty much almost finalized there, and should have further updates for the community with a published report hopefully next week.
All right. Thanks a lot, Moon. Really appreciate that. That is super helpful. And for all folks who just popped in to join us and you're wondering what exactly this is about, this is the Monkey Weekly Town Hall. And if you're wondering why exactly we're doing this and how often we're doing this, this is the weekly town hall, as the name suggests, is actually done on a weekly basis. But a lot of the time we have been organized for the longest time ever. Actually, we've been organizing this within the MonkeDAO Discord, and we've since started transitioning this back onto spaces, because this is where we started, and we want to be back here again to spread the monkey love, spread the monkey vibes, and also most importantly to let everyone know exactly what MonkeDAO is about, how we operate, and some of the latest updates in place. And so if you're wondering how and what is the best way to get updated, very quickly, we do have the newsletter where we can find out more about the MonkeDAO community, and this is relatively public as well. And for verified members of MonkeDAO, you can also go into MonkeDAO's Discord, use the command !Town Hall TLDR. All right. Next up, we just want to quickly mention as well, we are lining up a couple of initiatives around sort of rebalancing the treasury, allowing us to build out a little bit more so USDC stable. While this is not being executed yet specifically, but this should be lined up, especially as we enter the month of June. And prepare for certain obligations, etc. Share your monkey love with me. Okay, shout out to Crypto Peasant _ this was the shout out that I promised any monkeys who are live on Twitter and tag Simon or myself, the first 3 monkeys, you'll get a shout out on Spaces. Just a fun little activity. All right, alongside this conversation as well, kind of like under the finance vertical as well. Shout out to Givi, who's been extremely helpful. For the longest time ever, we've been operating without the need for a bank account, and we recently just had that set up. And very excited to share this, because this is a big step for us, as much as we do like using our stablecoin. But sometimes we do have obligations as well that we need to fulfill, and documentation that needs to be done. And so having a bank does help to simplify things, especially where applicable. All right, so this is although it may seem like something that is very simple, but it is something that we've been working through, of course. As most of us will be aware, running a Web3 organization does have its own challenge. In terms of things like that, it may not be entirely the most accessible. All right. Before we go straight to the barrel raffle, which I think a lot of you are pretty excited about as well. Unfortunately, I believe the barrel lease has really been closed out. I literally bought 1 ticket, so if I do win, I probably am very, very lucky this week. Now, before we do just that, this month is kind of a pretty interesting one. The last day of the month falling on the Monkey Friday. So today, and the last Monkey Friday specifically, today we also have the opportunity to share with you a quick overview update on what has been happening in MonkeDAO for the month of May as well. All right. So here are some of the overarching sort of like initiatives that we've been working on, and we've been ever since this epoch started as well. We rolled out this new initiative whereby every month we kind of do a quick wrap up on some of the things that have been happening within the DAO in the latest month. And of course, this is by no means exhaustive of everything that has been happening, but we try to highlight as many things as possible, things that are to some degree relevant to community members where they can actively participate or be excited about as well. And so this is the kind of like the rundown again on the month. May continues to be a pretty eventful month for the crypto land as we see more progression towards like ETS and whatnot. Meme coins continue to pop up. But within MonkeDAO itself, we have been working really hard to try to get the local chapters together. It's been the top of every week's team huddle discussion as well. Okay, what's happening to the Monkey local chapters? Who's coming together to organize it? Who's running it, etc. So shout out to Super Simon and Unjust Mouse for helping to put that together. This has, of course, taken some time for us to get it off the door. Can you imagine trying to organize up to potentially 1,000, 2,000 members across the globe in a decentralized fashion? So trying to work out and put the dates together of the program hasn't been the easiest, but we are finally close to having the dates all finalized, including the appointment of selected individuals for each local chapter. And expect more information for this to be shared really soon. Simon will be fronting that initiative, I think, over the next week or so. All right. And what this means for everyone is that with more Monkey local chapters getting sort of a spun off, you can actually expect more opportunities for you to hang out with fellow monkeys. As we sort of mentioned this multiple times as well, we are our goal is to really double down on the narrative of building MonkeDAO towards the direction of being the go-to Web3 premier country club. And we want people to be able to establish that connection in a meaningful manner as well. And of course, that means, helping to bridge the gap between, IRL as well as like virtual platforms like Discord, Twitter, and whatnot, so that you can feel that connection in a meaningful way. And, maybe also network to, explore different things that you're thinking about, initiatives and whatnot. All right. So there will be a good list of chapters that will be activated. I kind of promised Simon to not mention anything today. So, look out for that post. Simon is pretty excited to share with us really soon. MonkeDAO activations across Southeast Asia. I think we mentioned about this today as well. This is part of our efforts to really ensure that MonkeDAO and also, we do our part on Solana's ecosystem as well to help grow the Southeast Asia pie so that, participants across the Southeast Asia geography can be well represented as well. We will be present as well for the Solana APEC Summit and GM Vietnam. Of course, if you guys are based in Southeast Asia and you see any interesting Web3 conference or even just any conference that could be potentially relevant, feel free to reach out to Cersei or myself in DMs or whatever that may be, or come to MonkeDAO Discord, give us a tag. We'd be more than happy to explore if there could be a way we can partner out and help activate that as well. All right. Along this vein, I think we also mentioned as well, Nomad as well as Ashley has been extremely instrumental. So big shout out to our two Vietnamese-based monkeys who's been helping us get that running. This is the next one is the bank account. I think we mentioned about this just earlier as well. We finally got the bank accounts going. Shout out to Divi for helping us run that. Team members onboarding. So you must be wondering what exactly is the team members about. Well, for the longest time, I think MonkeDAO essentially started in like 2021. Wow, it's 3 years now. Okay, so yeah, for the longest time ever, we've been relying on a very huge volunteer network, and we've been really very fortunate. And I say this, very, just genuinely very impressed with how MonkeDAO's community member has been so selflessly contributing through that pure volunteer structure. And so in order to recognize that and help us double down on this strong members network that we have, we have since decided to sort of transit that towards a more meaningful structure where we can help retain and attract our talented monkeys over time. And this means that transiting a lot of the volunteer monkeys into a proper team structure where they can get compensated for their time as well. And we continue to do more onboarding this month, especially marketing team. Cersei, I apologize for missing out the marketing team because of a word limit count. Banana Stand team, I think Moon Settler came out and shared with us a little bit about that as well and why we ought to be excited alongside the Banana Stand team. Big shout out to all of them. And of course, Unjust Mouse has been helping us lead the Alpha Minters team reorganization as well and onboarding. All right. And this next point is kind of related to the banana stand takeover. I'm not sure if Moonsetter has given me the green light to talk about this, but since this is already out on Discord announcement, I guess this is kind of public. We announced the acquisition of the banana stand officially, I think a while back, but we've since managed to fully take over take over the migration in full, and I believe the migration has since been completed already. So shout out to the team for making it possible. 100 Monkey Hotel rooms as well. We talked about this earlier. This is something we're very excited about because this is a huge milestone. NYC, I believe we did like 40, 45 rooms, or maybe a little bit more, 47 rooms, if I remember correctly. And this is literally double the size of Monkey Hotel in NYC. And imagine a lot of our folks are flying across the world, given that folks are based in EU, US, to Singapore, beautiful sunny Singapore for a breakpoint, and we are still able to put together 100 Monkey Hotels. Singapore breakpoint experience for fellow monkeys will be amazing, and it will be super fun. The pressure now is on Cersei and our fellow Singapore-based monkeys to make sure that everyone have a good time. All right, hope you guys are excited for that. We definitely are very, very excited. So, of course, this has been a really eventful month. And next up, we also kind of use this opportunity to share with everyone some of the high-level initiatives within MonkeDAO that's been lined up. A while back, there were proposals related to what we should do with barrels, etc., just to make sure that the market is not kind of supplied with too many barrels and whatnot at in an untimely fashion. And then as part of that, there is also the over 1,000 barrels that continue to be locked up in an unknown state. I believe the proposal stated for a couple of months. If nothing happens to it, it may just be lost in the kind of like a burn sort of situation that we may have to put it through. And we don't think it's ideal. I think as part of maintaining the collections integrity at 10,000, which essentially I think the market has like maybe around 8,000 or so right now, today 8,000 ish. We also see a lot of potential of using this over 1,000 barrels that we have, as part of the MonkeDAO's treasury, to continue keeping it in MonkeDAO's treasury over the long term, kind of to help double down and really signal our commitment towards the gentry collection over the longer term, and ensuring that this continues to be a valuable asset over time. And we also see the opportunity to potentially use this as an onboarding medium for a lot of talented folks, which kind of brings us to the next point. While Moonsettler and Simon continues to talk about amazing food and sending distracting food pictures in MonkeDAO Discord chat. The next one that I wanted to bring about related to the barrels is reinforcing the narrative of builders and talents within MonkeDAO. Essentially, we've been fortunate. I think a lot of folks in the room, Seb, Carl, Benny, Omi, Distro, the list goes on and on. Essentially, a lot of fellow community members across MonkeDAO are all builders within the Solana ecosystem, and what we want to do as well, with things like the barrels, etc., we want to tap on the DAO's resource to help us attract talented builders, creators across the ecosystem. And we are currently exploring kind of like this grant program that we can extend a certain NFT to individuals, talented individuals, builders across the ecosystem in a sort of vested manner over the longer term, where our goal is to use that as a medium to onboard these talented builders into the MonkeDAO community. So this could be an interesting one that we're still exploring in terms of the deeds, how long is the lockup, how do we ensure that the interests are aligned and continues to be aligned over the long term. Definitely a little bit of a trickier situation there, but I think this is very exciting. If we do it right, we can really double down and ensure that the value is continue to be driven onto MonkeDAO's network across the whole membership. Last but not least, before we go to the fun part of today's town hall, I promise you. So moving forward, I think we just want to highlight a couple of areas as well. We had a pretty fruitful discussion this week about this specific point. We want to really encourage calculated risk taking across teams and membership where appropriate. This involves, potentially allocating a little bit more resources to incentivize folks where appropriate. The goal is really for us to progressively evolve out of business as usual activities and take on more new, bold initiatives that can help us, redefine norms and culture over time. And because I think the biggest point here is really this: we understand that the operating environment today is slightly different compared to where we were, and it is therefore important for us to recognize this, actively make an effort to bring ourselves out of our comfort zone, and then as part of that, to really innovate and work to continue positioning ourselves at the forefront of everything that's happening across Web3. So yeah, so that's the quick overview. Well, not exactly that quick, but I think it's always helpful for us to be able to communicate this to the membership, so membership knows what's happening within MonkeDAO. And for us, wise, we don't want to we don't want to keep doing things that are not really value adding, doing things that are not really meaningful to the membership. And so this is a great way to kind of ensure that we continue to keep everyone informed, and also have feedback sent out across our way as well. All right, so hope you guys are excited. This was definitely an eventful month. So let's look forward to another eventful June, and more green days ahead. So before we welcome Moonsetter up for the part of Town Hall, which everybody is the most excited about, all the DGens, out here, across Discord and on Spaces. Is there any new monkeys who may want to come up and say hi? Let Simon and us know, because this is on Spaces. It's going to be a little bit trickier. Just going to do one shout out maybe, and if there are no monkeys who are comfortable enough this week, that's totally fine, because we do have a relatively tight schedule to run the raffle, and I think we have successfully cracked the code for music on Spaces. Oh my gosh, this is something that I think we are all very excited about. If you're wondering what exactly this is, stay tuned towards the end. You'll understand why we're so excited. You get crystal clear music and a little bit of Chammy's keyboard. All right, last call. No request to speak, so I think we are good to go. Moon Settler, are you ready to make me the winner of the barrel raffle this week? Say yes.
Ready. Yeah, for those of you that are on the Discord, I will be streaming the drawing. So this week's raffle, we have 5 barrels to give away. So, sorry, just getting my screen share. So this week we sold in the raffle tickets, 326 tickets. Gone ahead and input them into our beautiful wheel here to spin. So let's go ahead and we'll shuffle this list and let's get started. First up for this week, a winner is, drum roll please, Justin00. Congratulations. That is winner number 1 for this week. Next up, who do we got? Sulfada. Congratulations, Sulfada. You are winner number 2 for this week. A little bit more shuffling. Oh, is there something lagging? Is the screen lagging? BMT05, you are the 3rd winner for this week. Right, that was 3rd? Yeah, that was 3rd. All right, shuffle. 4th up, we have Mario Steiner Official. Congratulations, you are our 4th winner for this week. And 5th and final winner, we have the real Yabba Dabba. All right, congratulations. So those are our 5 winners for this week. So Justin00, Sulfata, BMT, Mario Steiner Official, and the Real Yabba. As always, of course, is Justin00 not no longer here? All right. Just for we'll double check, but if that is no longer a member, we'll just go ahead and pick a backup name. So this is not guaranteed. This is the 6th name for this week draws. We just have to take away and confirm the member. Bricks is the follow-up name. So we'll confirm. As always, as you all know, we don't take kindly to people just using alts. It's not really fair, especially if you're not engaging and interacting within the community. So we do review everything always. So yeah, anyways, those are the winners for this week. We'll have the next raffle up for next week up pretty soon here. So if you didn't win this week, better luck next week. That's it for me. Back over to you, Johnny.
All right, thanks a lot, Monsato. This is where those of us who did not get a chance to win it this way continues to call it a raked barrel raffle. All right, otherwise, this was definitely a very fun town hall that we've been fortunate and honored to be able to host. Big shout out to everyone who turned up. And if you just joined us over the last couple of minutes as well, and you're wondering what exactly is, this is the Monkey Weekly Town Hall. On the last Friday of every month, we host the town hall on the public spaces to share with everyone the monkey love, spread the monkey vibe, and also share with the wider community some of the latest updates happening on in MonkeDAO. All right, with that, once again, big shout out to everyone who took time to join us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for making Solana a special place. We wish you an amazing weekend ahead and spend time touching grass and spend time with your loved ones. Get ready to send the pump it up vibes.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.